I know that the campus student government chain of command, if you will, is very similar to that of the city with the president and the aldermen. You have a legislative body as well. Yeah. What are some of the things that are going on right now in SGA?
Right now in SGA, we're working on a lot of the things that the president and I ran on for campaigning in regards to sustainability, inclusivity, and as well as public safety and student safety in particular. And we also hope to branch out more with the city during the second semester. But right now we're working on getting our feet, so to speak, wet right now with these issues. Currently, we passed a statute a couple of days ago, making us the second university in the state of Wisconsin to be a fair trade designated university. Okay. The first one was Oshkosh, but of course, the program that this had they used Oshkosh as a template for every other country in the nation. So we're still in the top 50 sustainable for that particular thing. And then a couple of weeks before that, we created a letter called A Call for Solidarity in the Face of Bias and Hate. And that was signed by all three branches of our government, the legislative, the executive, which would be John, and the chair, the speaker of our Senate, Megan. Okay. And that went out to all the student body, and we got a very overwhelmingly positive response from that, saying, you know, it's great that we're doing this and that we're trying to make a huge difference, and that we're addressing these issues that are happening on our campus in regards to public safety, as well as in regards to inclusivity as well. Those are some of the things that we're currently working on. We're also working on a statute for divestment right now.
Okay, and I was going to mention the divestment. Yep. So talk a little bit about divestment. You know, use this as an educational tool. What do you mean when you say divestment? And how do you hope to achieve that? What sorts of things can the university do, and anybody else who's interested in the divestment concept?
So part of the funds that go to fund scholarships, and as well as other alumni, we have foundations, endowments, and whatnot, and those are all managed by I don't know the exact title, an investment investment manager, and they determine through.
You have a portfolio just like any other business would, or any
other
private person, where you invest money in certain things expecting a return to help generate some of the revenue you spend.
So what divestment essentially does is it tells the investment manager that we want to have a clean portfolio, a portfolio that's not supported by fossil fuels, coal, any of those potentially damaging and harmful corporations to the environment.
So instead of investing into fossil fuels as part of the portfolio, we're asking them to divest and actually take money that out of their portfolio.
Yeah, and the concept is very literally putting your money where your mouth is. If you have certain beliefs where you want to reduce the amount of fossil fuels being used, you don't want to invest in companies that do that, or that support that type of business. So that's really what the divestment concept is, and people could do that in their own portfolios if they choose to. Yeah. You talk to your investment consultant and let them know what your wishes are, and people do this all the time. They want to invest maybe in a tech stock or municipal bonds or something along those lines. This is very much the same thing. It's following the beliefs, in this case, of the student body who wish to not contribute money or invest in companies that don't follow the same beliefs that the student body does.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I've been a pretty big supporter of that for a while. I've attended some of the meetings, and it makes sense. I mean, if that's what the student body wants, that's what should be doing.
And this year, we're actually taking that to a larger platform, and that is we will be presenting it. We have presented it before the UW Systems reps, which is all the different presidents and vice presidents from each of the different universities in Wisconsin. And right now, we're looking to. It's still going. It's up on the docket. We'll see. It's on the agenda. But yeah, we were the first school to bring it to the system, and then we're hoping to get our all of the student governments across Wisconsin to also vote in to support divestment for
Good.
all the universities. So.
Good, good.